Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about these modifier buttons over here on the Syntakt. And what they actually do is so if you have a sound on, depending on which one of these, it's going to perform some different changes. So the first one is retrig. So it actually records retrigs on different levels. And you can modify these. So if you press function up, then you get in so you can actually do the setup. So if you don't want this one, okay. That's cool. To change to another modifier, you press function and that button down here. Velocity is just going up. Mod A is changeable. Right now, default it's on tune, I think, but you can change it over here by moving the D knob over here. And let's do decay. And you can change the numbers over here. So if you want this one to be a bit lower, cool. And mod B is the same actually. And that's a delay. We can change it to reverb. Cool. But this is also recordable. So if we go in, I'm gonna mute a lot of things here. I'm just gonna have the hi-hat. But so if I press now, and then I change to retrig, for example, you hear that it adds on top. Let's go into mod as well. So that's interesting. But if we go into, we remove, let's go in here and clear this out. And then we go into velocity and record some patterns here. We can use actually velocity modifiers to do some tweaking. So we hear it in the background right now. Let's go into function and sound and then setup. And if you remove velocity to volume, all of these will have the same velocity right now. You hear that? Cool. And if you go down to, for example, velocity mod, then you can make some tweaks depending on which, well, it can actually tweak some other stuff depending on the velocity. So if we enter the first one, and then we're going to pick, let's pick sweep time. Sounds nice, right? Okay, maybe that doesn't happen that much, but let's go into do decay as well. Oh, now you hear something happening. Cool, we're getting somewhere. And then we go to, let's do mod level, because that's also a good one. Okay, and let's lastly pick tick is also always nice to do. Oh, there we have it. So then depending on the velocity now, it will change. And then you have some awesome, well, beat going on, for example. This one should also have some LFO. Cool. So in this lesson, you learned how to actually use the velocity triggers down here together with the velocity modifiers in the device. And that's super fun actually. And it's a good way to start off, like having some randomness in your tunes. And that's it for this time. Please subscribe and then like the video. Do them in that order. This has been Matthias. Thank you very much and goodbye.